This model kit review is of a new kit. It's by AMT. It's the 2021 Ford Bronco, and it's a 1/25th scale model, and it's a fairly nice looking box. We've got some nice decals there, and there's some features there, the grille and bumper details, large tires, and then an updated interior. On the back here we've got our parts list here. Let's have a look inside. And this box is full of sprues. So first of all, here is our body, and that's very nicely molded. We've got some nice panel lines there, and lots of nice detail. Here we have our, this is the removable hardtop, also nicely molded, nice and crisp and clean, with some nice details. Here is our window glass, and it looks like they've already painted the black on. And that looks like a very fat area of black around the window. So we'll see how that looks. Next we've got our tires. These are hard vinyl, quite stiff. They've got some nice tread pattern there. And you get an extra one. There are 5 of them, one for the spare tire for the back. Okay, let's look at these sprues here. The first one here is our floor pan with chassis. You've got our wheel wells molded in. It's a very nice, crisp and clean mold. You do have some ejection pin sights though. It would have been better if they were underneath here, but that's okay. Here we've got some seats, and we need the seat backs. We'll find those. Here are our pedals, and maybe some runner boards. We'll have to look to see what those are for. And we've got some side mirrors. A little bit of flashing there. And over here, these are the insides of the door cards for both sides. And here are our wheel arches. And then I'll have to look to see what these parts are for. I don't really know. Got our wheels. Okay, over here we've got some engine parts. This is the inside here with our sun visors. We've got an exhaust part, more engine parts. Okay, and then here are the other screws. Here's the actual chassis, so that floor pan goes with this here. We've got our subframe here with some suspension parts, the part of the A-frame here, and we've got some more engine parts. Here are our seat backs and the other seats, the rear seats there. Looks like part of our, it's a cover part of our subframe there. The transmission tunnel will go there, and maybe part of our back. That looks like maybe engine wall, firewall there. Here is our steering rack with front wheel drive, steering wheel, and then probably more parts for the inside. Now here we've got our dashboard with instruments there. Here's our steering column there. That's part of our rear differential. The central console, we've got some suspension parts there. Here's our rear drive shaft here with rear axle. Some windshield wipers. Here are our wheel hubs with brakes on there, stick shift, lots of parts, fairly well molded. We do have some mold lines. This must be a new mold, it's a new car, but even then we've still got some mold lines. Got some exhaust parts there. Here we've got some bumpers, front grille, that's nicely molded, look at the detail there. Here is our front hood, that's nicely molded. We've got some chrome parts there for headlights and probably mirrors. Over here is all of the glass, so we've got some rear brake lights, and then these are smoked glass for the rear, and then for the side there are our headlights. So that's our front glass, is also smoked. Let's have a look at our decals here. Nicely printed decals. Okay, let's look at the instructions. Let's see, those are the colors needed. Those are the colors that the car comes in, as well as the interior colors. Okay, well, lots of instructions to go through. We'll start with the interior, so central console and seats. Here's our dashboard. Then we build up our, looks like part of the electric motor there. Electric motor, interesting. We've got, I don't know what that is. I'm going to guess it's rear, it's the four-wheel drive system there. Then we've got our exhaust going on the chassis and subframe with the floor pan. Then we've got our suspension and axle going on there, and then front axle going on there. Now that's remaining part of the subframe and then protection there. Then we mount the interior and our firewall. Next we put on the interior of the main car body, so that's the roof parts there. That's what those extra parts are for there. And then mount our glass, and then our hood and our wheel wells, the arches. So we don't have an engine in here. Then we put our front grille and lights together, as well as the bumper, side mirrors, and that's all mounted onto the body. Then we put the glass into our rear removable hatch there. That's all then mounted onto the chassis, and then our wheels are mounted. Last few parts are mounted, including our rear extra spare wheel there, and rear bumper, and then decals. So all in all, it's a pretty good model kit. There's no engine in here. It doesn't have an electric motor. So that's a pretty good model kit with lots of detail.